my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm going to be seeing the very lovely film Pixels. Sure to be the greatest film of the year. The greatest Adam Sandler film that I've ever seen, called Pixels. And it's so incredibly original, as all the trailers say. The trailers actually call it original because we aren't smart enough to figure that out. Adam Sandler's so much smarter than we are. It almost reminds me of that one Futurama episode where they do that what-if machine and all that happens, but no, that's a ripoff of this. They went, because they're in the future, and they know that this incredible movie came out and made billions of dollars because it was so amazing. It's so amazing, it's so original, with its so original storyline of Adam Sandler and his friends were all great video gamers back in the day and really respected, but since it's not the 80s anymore, they aren't respected anymore, and they're getting kind of depressed. But then this whole alien invasion thing happened, and suddenly the military, for whatever reason, is completely unable to defend themselves against things with marked patterns and easily defendable structures. But so they hired the video gamers to help them out, and they helped them out in ways that the military themselves should have easily been able to do themselves without video gamers' help. And of course, they meet along the way in their incredibly epic journey. They have a few incredibly stupid fight scenes with some of the video game things, including meeting Qbert, who is not a bad guy. He's a good guy for just some reason, and also some hot lady who is a pixel lady. I don't even know why she's there, but she is. And then eventually, one of the characters dies, most likely Peter Dinklage in A Blaze of Glory, because he's not allowed to live, because he's one of the few likable characters. So he dies, and then we see that. And then they go up to the big bad ship and they fight Donkey Kong. And then they kill him. And it's all really stupid. And in the end, Adam Sandler and his friends are appreciated again. And they all learn a great lesson. And that's how it all happens. That is all that happens in this movie. And it is amazing. And everybody should love this movie. Everybody should love this movie. Everybody should love this movie. Everybody should. Peter Dinklage doesn't die. Everything else I said happened, and more. It happened so many times. It just did it to me over and over. It held me there, and it wouldn't let go, and it just kept on doing it. It kept on doing it. That hot lady that I mentioned, she was somebody that one of Adam Sandler's friends, she was a video game character that I've never heard of. I don't know, maybe she's fictional, but he grew up like loving her or whatever, and so poorly written, but like she gets sent down, and for whatever reason everybody's pixelated, but she like becomes like a full human for no reason, and then he says he loves her, and she's like, oh, I'm on your side now. I don't think she ever says a dang word, but I don't guess it matters. But at the end, when the spaceships are defeated, she like dies, and they have like a moment over it. But then like Qbert turns into her, and that's like, oh, Qbert stays because he's a trophy. We get to keep the trophies. And then he just turns into her, and then Adam Sandler's friend just starts making out with the thing that was Qbert. Why is this happening? Why did this happen to me? Was it because of how I was dressed? Was it my makeup? Was it my lack of makeup? Is that why it happened? Do I look vulnerable? Why it backed me into that corner? Is that why it did this to me? They make all these references to old video games. Like, apparently the aliens think that we declared war on them because we sent on the space capsule into space. We sent like a old arcade tournament, which we didn't. I know it's on the golden record. We don't have that. We have like, you know, a song and things like that, but we don't have like a gaming tournament. But they like took it as an offense. But then at the end, when we see all the little video game things that they're putting down there, they're from hundreds of different games, and there was like 12 at that competition. Why is all these different characters there? It doesn't make any sense to me. And they reference like modern games, and they say, oh, they're really violent. And it's like, how? And like Adam Sandler's like, how do you know what to do if there's no pattern in these things? Because there's no pattern, you're just shooting people. And he says, you gotta pretend you're the guy and you don't want to die. And he says, well, we have the reset button now. And Adam Sandler's like, I didn't have a reset button in my day. And I'm just thinking like, what the hell are they talking about? What reset button? What, you mean unlimited lives? That's what we have nowadays. Usually you go back to a checkpoint when you die in modern video games. Is that what they were referring to? Did the person who wrote this never play a video game after the 80s? Does he think that like the NES is the new advanced system that we're playing Call of Duty on? Because that had a reset button. Is that what they're talking about? That line makes no sense, but the kid was saying it like it's just a modern thing. Was that meant to be a joke? They weren't playing it like a joke. It was playing it like it was an actual thing. I don't... And Kevin... And Kevin James is the president, which is surprisingly not as funny as I thought it would be. But like, it's like they have him be the president, but they don't do anything with that other than try and make the idea of having these video gamers save the world seem somewhat plausible. Even though, as I mentioned, these soldiers, why they make these light guns that can destroy the aliens, right? Like they do it. When you shoot the aliens, they destroy them. But for whatever reason, the trained Navy SEALs can't shoot for shit. But these freaking gamers, like one of them has been like living in his grandma's basement for 30 years, and the other's been working as a technician. They're like 50-year-old men. They're somehow able to shoot with incredible accuracy. And, like, you know, in a video game, of course you have, like, expert reflexes because it's a fucking game, but in real life it doesn't work that way. How come the Navy SEALs couldn't do that? And it was just simple patterns and stuff. But then there's the aliens who were just like, well, you have to beat us 3 times in a row, so we're gonna have these games. That's like the whole, that's like the whole framing device there. They're having like a competition, and that like that's why all these games are happening. And but, like, they have this Pac-Man one, and, like, Peter Dinklage, we see that he, like, flashes across the screen. Like, they have an actual, like, in the Navy headquarters or whatever, they have like an actual screen that's representing all the cars as like ghosts, as actual ghosts, and it's representing the real life Pac-Man as the Pac-Man, and we're seeing on the screen. We see Peter Dinklage like flash across the screen, like glitching across the screen, and she's like, "Whoa, how did you get there so fast?" I'm like, he glitched across the screen, what the hell's going on? But this is a plot point. Like, Peter Dinklage is like, "I'm so awesome," but we later find out it's because he has cheat codes written on the inside of his glasses. And that's how he won this tournament back in the day when he beat Adam Sandler, because he used cheat codes. But how did he use those cheat codes in real life? Like, I understand the games have been brought to life, but the video game creatures didn't supply the cars, we built them. So were they built with like a module for entering a cheat code? And back in the day with that tournament, was there no regulations whatsoever? They couldn't tell when you enter in like a basic cheat code like that to win Donkey Kong? They had no way of finding out. But that's just how it is. And then at the end, Peter Dinklage sleeps with Martha Stewart. And I don't know. My whole life is I don't know why anything anymore. I don't know why anything. Is there a life? Is there a life that real grammar is something is? I don't know. It's not funny. It's just stupid. These characters are so badly written. It's stupidly written. They brought in the actual creator of Pac-Man, but if you ever see any trailer ever with him in it, that's all he does. That's everything. Like, he has like 5 lines in the whole thing, and when he gets his arm bitten off, he gets it back at the end, and it's like, oh, cool. They don't show the buildings getting repaired or anything, just him getting his arm back. That's nice of them. It's really nice. It's fantastic that they would do that. That they would do that for him, but I just don't understand anymore. I really don't. Why? Why did this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? Is it because I said bad things about Paul Blart Mall Cop 2? Is that... That movie is still bad. In fact, it's probably worse. No, I don't even know anymore. How do you compare these freaking Happy Madison productions? How do you compare them with each other? It's like... It's like saying this, do you like this apple that's red, or you like this apple that's red? No, that's not a good comparison. It's like saying, do you like this shit-covered towel, or do you like this piss-stained towel? And which one would you rather sleep with? I don't even know anymore. I don't know reality. I don't know words. Am I gonna have to quit my job? Am I gonna have to quit my hobbies? Can I even do dire situations anymore? Is my whole life over? Is everything over? I'm wearing a freaking bone on my head, man. What have I come to? I wore a bone on my head because all the plot points I gave, I got one wrong, and I don't know. Should I just end this? Is this going on? Am I just rambling? Am I just going insane? Or am I already insane from watching? I did just like I did with that one movie. Was it Paul Blart Mall Cop 2? I forget. The one where I mentioned I had to just keep on eating popcorn. like this, eating popcorn, opening up that the sodium content just rotted my brain enough to where I could find some sort of a meal. I look like I just been to Disneyland. It didn't work. I think I'm really sad that I have to do this to him, but I think Chadwick Jones might have to review this at some point. I'm just adding it to the list, I guess. I'm putting it there with... Oh god, it seems so ridiculous now, but I'm gonna put it there with Lucy. Lucy is a masterpiece. Don't watch this movie. Don't watch it. Don't watch this movie. Don't watch. I gotta lay down. I gotta do something else. I can't handle this. I just. And until next time, I'm going to Dyer. And you are watching a Dyer-Situation.